अभिसंसस् ओम अज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जलाचलाकया चक्षुरुन्मितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते रामपाद स्वामिनिति नामिने. So we are continuing the book called The Living Name by Sachinandan Swami. Currently we are in a chapter 2 called Sambandha and page 58. In continuation to that, lost relationship. Do you have strong relationships? By this, I mean people close to your heart who are with you through good and bad times, people with whom your life is tightly bound. Will these relationships endure at your deathbed and beyond? There is only one person who is tightly bound to us beyond the barrier of death. He has always been with us, even before this life. He is a friend who knows the contents of our heart, and yet we have somehow managed to forget him. We have inconceivably lost our most important relationship. Of course, in the ultimate sense, this relationship can never be lost. We only lose our consciousness of it. We are always a part of Krishna, for we are souls and the soul is part of God. But we have to awaken from our forgetfulness to fully benefit from that one relationship. In the Second World War, family members from countries like Poland and Romania were torn apart. Years after the war, they again found each other. Imagine the moving scene when a son was reunited with his old parents, how much he have felt. In some cases, people were infant when they were separated from their families, but nevertheless, they felt a deep bond when they met as adults. Their natural relationships started to blossom as soon as they were active in those relationships, talking to each other, eating and working together as family. Just as just as these inactive relationships were revived instantaneously, our relationship with Krishna can be reactivated the moment we turn to Him. For example, when we go on pilgrimage to a holy place such as Vrindavan, the home of Radha and Krishna, transcendental feelings of love awaken just by visiting them at home. In Vrindavan or Mayapur, the latter is home of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One can engage in changing or other devotional practices and especially feel Krishna is here and I have a substantial relationship with him. No one has to tell you about it, it comes naturally. Srila Prabhupada writes in the Nectar of Devotion, the places in the 84 square mile district of Mathura are so beautifully situated on the banks of the Yamuna that anyone who goes there will never want to return to this material world. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura's recommendation for a divine relationship to manifest, we need three elements. One, Bhakta, the devotee. Two, Bhagavan, the Supreme Lord Krishna. Three, Bhakti, the process of devotional service. Chanting is a limb of Bhakti. When these three come together, the holy name dances on the tongue of the devotee as described by Srila Rupa Goswami. Love Bhakti makes Krishna dance. It makes the devotee dance. It dances itself. These three, the three dance together. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Leela 18.18. For this kind of magical Hey Krishna Prabhu, I okay. For this
I'll
kind of
continue.
magic, yeah.
Mhm.
For this kind of magical changing to take place, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur recommends the following three-step process that renews our understanding and establishes our position in relation to Krishna. The steps respectively address the questions: 1. Who am I? 2. To whom do I relate? 3. Where does the relationship takes place? Step 1, connect to your spiritual essence and identity. I am an atomic particle of consciousness and the eternal servant of Krishna. Step 2, connect to the other person in the relationship. Krishna is the infinite conscious entity and my only master. Step 3, inhabit the space of the relationship. The material world is a prison house meant to reform my adverse tendencies and teach me to be present in my relationship with Krishna in the sacred space of Kirtana and Japa. By deliberately creating this space of spiritual conscious within you can actually chant it with devotion. Samandha is established the moment a devotee sincerely turns to Krishna and thinks I don't wish to be a slave of Maya anymore. It is enough. I don't want to be chained to an ordinary material existence in a world of birth and death, slapped by Maya at every opportunity she gets. It's now time to turn to my relationship with you. Okay, I
You
will
can
stop
stop
here.
now.
Yes, I will stop here and I will summarize. So basically, this section giving importance to bring back our lost relationship. Maharaj is explaining here how if the relationship lost and they will get reunited, what is the happiness? I mean, why they how they can see how they will reunite and etc. So first thing, we have lost our relationship uh, because we want to enjoy or we want to come independently. That's the reason we lost. The loss of relationship is nothing but losing our main core Krishna consciousness. The conscious when we lost the consciousness, that means we lost our relationship. The lost here is nothing but the covered entity. So Maharaj giving some examples like people who have participated in the World War, the families like Poland and Romania, and after few years they reunited again. And imagine if they reunite, so they with their parents, what is the happiness they will get? Everything. So in that way, Maharaj is comparing the lost relationship. So similarly, when we go to pilgrimages like Vrindavan, the core place of home place of Radha and Krishna, so we will get a lot of ecstasy over there. So we will gain our loosen relationship. Why? Because it's natural. It's very natural. It's very ecstatic over there. And Prabhupada is saying that these places are very beautifully situated on the banks of Yamuna, that anyone goes there will never want to return to this material world. So see, because it's that's a tangential effect of that place because of the eternal nature. So we have lost our relationship. Now we need to bring our relationship. So later, how to bring it? That answer is given by Bhakti Vinod Thakur. That means that is recommending us. In order to bring back this relationship back, we need three things. That is one devotee, second one Supreme Lord Krishna, Bhagavan, and third thing is devotional service, Bhakti. So when these three come together, we can gain our loosen relationship, whatever it is. So in that way, Uh, when these three come together, the holy name dances on the tongue of a devotee. We'll become devotee and we can do this chanting. So in that, for that, we need to understand, we need to introspect ourselves that whom I am, to whom do I relate, and where does the relationship take place. So basically, in for this context, we need to connect our spiritual essence and connect to the persons in that relationship and create a space of relationship. When we follow these three steps, so this relation can be brought back in ourselves. So Sambandha is established the moment devotee sincerely turns to Krishna and thinks, I don't wish to be a slave of Maya anymore. So when we turn, immediately this consciousness will come back and this Sambandha can be established with Krishna. And we need to remember, recently one of the devotee also explained in the morning class that his relationship is very unique. Each and every individual soul will have the unique relationship. So see, so how important is the relationship with our eternal Father. So that thing we need to understand, and uh, we need to put our effort to bring back all these relationships back, so that we can go back to Godhead when we understand and when we follow these things.